You Catholics believe in purgatory, even though the word purgatory isn't even in the Bible.
Well, let me ask you a couple questions. The first one is, are you perfect now?
No, I don't believe that I am.
Of course not. The Bible tells us if we say we are without sin, we deceive ourselves and the truth is not in us. So I'm a sinner, you're a sinner, we're all sinners. Now for my second question. Will you be perfect when you're in heaven?
Why, yes, I believe that I would be.
Yes, Revelation 21:27 tells us that nothing unclean will enter heaven. So then it only stands to reason if you're not perfect now, but you will be perfect when you're in heaven, then there must be some process that cleans you up and gets you ready for heaven. Hebrews 12, verse 22 through 23, when speaking of heaven, tells us of the spirits of the just men made perfect. Now, you can call this process of being made perfect whatever you want, but Catholics like to call it purgatory.
The word purgatory isn't even in the Bible.
Did everything not exist before it was given a name? Did the earth not exist before someone decided to call it Earth? Did the Atlantic Ocean not exist before someone decided to call it the Atlantic Ocean? So just like words like incarnation and trinity are not found in the Bible, so isn't purgatory, but the realities of it definitely are. In 1 Corinthians 3, Paul talks about each man's works being disclosed on the day, Judgment Day. Paul talks about each man's works being tested. If the works hold up, the person will be rewarded. But if the person's works are burned up, the person will suffer loss, but still be saved through fire. Now, what place can a person's work be tested? The works that do not hold up are burned up, the person suffers loss, and it still can be saved. Paul couldn't be talking about hell here because a person in hell is definitely not saved. But he also couldn't be talking about going straight to heaven, as the person said to suffer loss for works burned up. Does a person in heaven suffer loss? So if anybody ever disagrees with you on purgatory, or before anybody comments on this TikTok, just answer two questions for me. Are you perfect now, and will you be perfect when you're in heaven?
You're right. I can't take it. Hey, you killed my mommy.
Don't worry, kid. She's in purgatory.